Hi, welcome back to This Lovely Stitch. My name is Olivia, and on this channel we create what we love and explore the creative process. For today's video, I'm going to be going over around 20 different crochet summer tops. Most of them are free and a few are paid, and just give my thoughts, recommendations, and tell you which ones I want to make. I hope this video is able to inspire you to crochet some pieces for your summer wardrobe, and make sure to comment down below what you're crocheting or knitting while watching this video. Without further ado, let's get started. So top number one is by Elsie Crochets. I'm looking at my iPad right here with all the tops just so I can make sure I give the best feedback. I really like this top. This top is definitely one that I'm considering making, but I'd want it to be in all black and then do the flower in a really bright orangey color. So there's that one. The next top that I have, oh, and this is also free. It's a free YouTube tutorial. The next pattern I have is by Bay Crochet by Lizzie and Becky, and it's the leaf drop top, which is a crochet video tutorial. I always love the video tutorials, especially for these really lacy frilly patterns, because it's able to go in depth and show you step by step how to do this lace. And I like it better than having just a graph where it's like, here's the graph, go crochet. I prefer to have step by step instructions. So anyway, there's this top. I think the green is absolutely perfect. I think I would do it in a green, a more jade green color, and then do some jade beads instead of the little seashells. But all in all, I think it's really cute and very versatile, and definitely one of the more modest tops on this roundup. Next, we have a crochet bikini cover-up by Eleni Jones. This one is definitely a little short for my taste. I think I would make it longer, but I did definitely look through the video before putting it in this roundup, and there are ways, and she does give instructions on how to make it longer, how to fit different cup sizes if your cup size is smaller or bigger than hers. So all in all, it's a great tutorial, and I definitely want to make this to match some of the crochet bikinis that I have for the summer. Next, I have a crochet flower top by Anna Green. You're gonna see this motif a lot in this video because I think it's so summery, so beachy. I really think this top is really beautiful and cute. I don't know if I personally wanna make this pattern in a top, but I do wanna make this crochet pattern, like the flower motif, in a sweater or something similar. Next, after that, we have a Crochet Summer Top by Viv Crochets. This uses Solomon's knot, which can be a little trickier, so I would recommend this pattern only if you're a more intermediate crocheter. But it is really pretty, very elegant and simple. You could wear it to the beach, or you could wear it just out on a date, out for the summer. So that is this top. Next, we have the Crochet Tank Top tutorial by Katie Jocelyn. This is definitely a more modest piece, so if you want something that fully covers your belly, fully covers your back, this is definitely the top for you. I also like how it doesn't have any lace up, which can definitely be really annoying, especially if you're trying to lace something up by yourself. Been there, done that, completely done with it. So I do like that this crochet tank top tutorial is meant to completely fit around you without any drawstrings or any like difficult ties or buttons. It just fits, which I think is really cute and definitely hard to find in free patterns. So that's an extra bonus. Next, this is one that I definitely want to make, and it's the Hilo Studio Clementine top. I have a couple Hilo Studio patterns in here. They are paid, but I definitely think it's worth the money because she goes step by step. I've already purchased one of her patterns and I'm just waiting on getting the yarn to make it, but she goes so in depth and so step by step that I definitely think it's worth trying out. Next, another Hilo Studio top is the Mimosa top. This top is perfect for like brunch. I can see myself wearing this like going to the beach, coming back from the beach, I mean, for dinner, or for like a little going out top. Very cute, very classy, and also very kind of conservative. It kind of does cover up, like there's kind of cups, looks like crochet cups inside the top, so that way nothing is showing. So I really like this top, and I like the little neck, not neck brace, necklace, neck piece that's on it. I think that's really cute and adds a really elegant finish to the whole pattern. Last but not least, this is the top that I'm making for my vacation. I think I said the Clementine top before, but I meant this one, which is the Cecilia top. This is so pretty, and I'm definitely someone who runs cold. Like I always have my little cardigan on, my little bolero or shawl, so I think having a cardigan that's super elegant and like a statement piece would really be nice, and is definitely something I'm looking forward to crocheting. Next, we have a simple pattern, but a pattern that's definitely timeless and can be jazzed up with some different yarn textures. We have the Crochet Baby Doll top and dress. I like this pattern because it also gives instructions on how to make it a dress, how to make the top more cropped or longer, depending on what fit and design you like. So this pattern is by Granny Gaia. Next, we have the crochet fillet tee tutorial. I've tried fillet crochet. It's not for me, but I think it's really beautiful on other people. I think it looks really elegant, very classy, kind of like grandma chic. So like looks vintage, while like it's something that's well loved. So we have the crochet fillet crochet tee tutorial, and this is by Jory the Dio. The pattern tutorial is really simple, really in-depth, and also shows her process making it, which I think is really sweet and something different that sets this aside from other crochet patterns that are similar. Next, along the line of filet crochet, we have the Lily Lace Filet Top by Amazingish Grace. This is a paid pattern, but I definitely think it's worth the money, especially since she has lots of free vlogs and videos on her YouTube channel showing herself making the top, giving feedback and help, all for free, and then she goes more in depth in the actual pattern. I think that the pattern, her wearing the pattern, all the pattern testers, it looked very beautiful, very elegant. So this is definitely something that's super pretty. If I had more time, if I wasn't working over the summer, I definitely would want to try and crochet this. So definitely should be on your to be crafted list. Next, we have a crochet top down top by AVOC Crochets. This is a free pattern. This pattern stuck out to me a lot because it's so adaptable, and she really has lots of instructions within the YouTube video saying how to adjust it, how to make the top wider, how to make it fit different bust shapes. So it's not just like a tent, like going over your bust and then going straight down. Explains how to increase, decrease. All in all, just a great pattern, a great video tutorial, and this is one of the patterns that I am excited to actually work on this summer. Next, we have Rose Fiber Art, and she crocheted the Amelia top. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but this is another crochet top where it's like the breast cups and then the tie around the back. So I think this is really pretty. Even though it has a tie, the tie is very small, like it's not a lace up, it's only one thing to tie, which I think is a nice touch. Also, it has lots of little shell patterns, like little shell rivulets, which I think is really beautiful and just a really nice touch to make it look very dainty and very elegant. Next, we have the Easiest Crochet Top by the Crochet Shop by Nano. This is really pretty. I think this is like a super good, definitely a more, not risky, but more showy top, one of the less conservative ones that I have in this roundup. But I like that the pattern includes lots of different ways to modify it, tells you how to use different yarn weights, goes by and shows step by step like how to make a slip knot, how to crochet. So I think this is a really good pattern, and if you like this type of top, definitely one to check out. All right, rounding out to the end, we have a couple more tops. First, we have by Lucille Pearl, the multi-way top. So this is one kind of tutorial, but it has 3 different wears, and I think that's really innovative and nice, and also great like if you're trying to use up your yarn stash, you can make this top in different colors and then you still have 3 different tops. So for example, if you make 2 of them, you have 6 tops essentially, which I think is a really cool feature of the pattern. So anyway, that's this pattern, and the video is only 11 minutes and 14 seconds, which amazing. 11 minutes and 14 seconds, 3 tops, 1 pattern, pretty great. Next, we have the Crochet Flower Top by Nikita Nightingale. This is the one that I want to make. So we talked about that flower motif earlier in the video. This is the flower motif, but in sweater form. So I think that is super beautiful. I definitely want to make it. I already have the yarn picked out that I plan to make this pattern with. So I think it's a really cool top and pattern. Next, we have another top by Bay Crochet by Lizzie and Becky. This is the Seedling Sweater Crochet tutorial. So this sweater has a very pretty leaf motif. I think because it's cropped in at least this version, it makes it very young looking and very fresh, even though the stitch pattern is a bit more lacy, which could be considered old lady-ish. So I think this is a really cute and timeless top, and great to put on over a bikini or swimsuit. Next, we have the Crochet Poncho tutorial by Danielle Villanueva. This is so pretty. I love the fringe on it. I think it's hard to find a lot of good tutorials that show you how to make fringe, and this is one where it shows you how to make the fringe. So that's what made this pattern really stick out to me and made me include it in this roundup. Next, we have the Lace Dreams Tee by Migaya, yeah. I think that's how you say it. I think this is really pretty. I think it's hard in crochet to find tee patterns. We did have that other one that was the top-down tee, but it's hard to find lacy tees. So I think that this is a good in-between where it's lacy, but it's also cropped. It looks young. It doesn't look like a super kind of heavy, it doesn't look super heavy, old lady-ish. Like there's not a lot of excess fabric. It's very close-knit, gives a very boxy but kind of cropped, nice, fun style. So that's the Lace Dreams tee by Micaiah. And then that is the last pattern we have. So if you made it this far in the video, make sure to comment down below which pattern was your favorite one that I featured here. And if you plan on making any of these tops, I definitely plan on making that crochet lace flower sweater and the top-down raglan. So I'm super excited to make all these things. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I post new videos every week, so I'll see you real soon. Bye!